Question 2 on our SAT reading passage asks us to interpret the meaning of the word kicks in line 16. This is an example of an information and ideas question. On the SAT reading, remember there are 3 types of question. Information and idea questions ask us to look at specific details from a passage and interpret them. This is specifically an example of interpreting words and phrases in context. You'll find that there are many questions on the SAT about certain words or certain phrases and what they mean. These are not just straight vocabulary questions. They are instead asking you to understand vocabulary as it is used in the passage. In order to understand the correct answer, let's first of all locate the word kicks in the passage. Kicks is here in line 16. And the entire sentence reads, "He did not demur even when asked to fix watches, though that enterprise did spectacularly badly, and in fact earned him more kicks than kudos, for no watch he took apart ever kept time again." Kicks seems to be the opposite of kudos in this particular sentence. Now kudos are compliments, things that you've done well. So kicks must be the opposite of that, in this case complaints about his job done poorly with fixing watches. Sometimes we can learn just as much from looking at the incorrect answers as looking at the correct answer. So why is it that the other 3 answers are not correct? Well, as we look at the sentence, it's clear that kicks is a negative thing because he did not fix the watches correctly, and we can assume that his customers would not be happy with that then. So we can definitely cross off A and D because thrills and interests are probably 2 things that we would consider to be positive. Now, jolts is possibly a negative thing. Now, we've had jolts before that might be unpleasant, but is jolts really the opposite of kudos, which are compliments and accolades for doing something correct? And really, jolts isn't quite that opposite that we're looking for, and so that's why we would go with complaints.